Well, it's a difficult situation to say that one of these teams is, well, you can't really say go home because most likely they're going to stay home anyway, but out of the tournament nevertheless. So, difficult spot.
Elimination, and we get to see people upset. We get to see them get kicked out of the tournament for their failures. Ah, yes! And we don't have a pause.
The rants going on.
We don't have a pause. Beautiful. Look at that. You get to enter a game, and here is them moving. Oh, beautiful. But I think one thing interesting from the draft across these 3 games for me is just with Stormstormer replacing Boromir, their drafting style has changed immensely, in my opinion, because they used to sacrifice Boromir in the draft. The SAPPHIRE, the Lina, these are 2 heroes that kind of stand out. And they'd allow Milan to have more priority. But with Stormstormer, they're forcing him to be a latter pick, you know, a higher priority. And it's making their openings be always like double support, which we don't often see nowadays. So, yeah, it's just an interesting thing that I've seen with just the replacement of, you know, that mid lane.
Yeah. I think I had actually an interesting question outside of the actual drafts here in this game. We see Mudgolems playing Radiant for the 3rd time in a row. I didn't actually look at the coin toss, but have they decided to pick Radiant every time, or has Chicken Fighters decided to pick Dire for all the time? Like, because we see a lot of teams either decide to pick, like, they want to play the same side all along and, you know, build their drafts accordingly with that. But 3 times in a row Radiant?
I believe Mudgolems were taking first pick every scenario, of which then what's it called? The other team, Chicken Fighters. Yeah, the name confused me.
You're alright there, T?
That is not worth. Just leveled leap to run away from a storm.
Oh no! All right, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was just thinking like, all right, leap charges to get away, but wait, no, you're level 1 Marana with leap.
Oh no!
For your early. You have boots and leap.
That is awkward.
Yeah,
that is awkward.
I know I'm running on some very, very long cables right now, but still, I finally get it. Like,
okay, here we go.
Okay, all right. What do you do?
He's not gonna probably pull waves. Knowing Milan in 33, they just love playing Dota like this. And this is where the leap. This is maybe he actually wanted leap so he could pull the waves.
Yeah, Misha's trying to body block them at the same time as Marana's trying to hold the aggro on these creeps. Oh, well, let's not get too tangled on that, though. But it will definitely have an impact on this top lane, and we'll see that in, like, maybe the next few minutes to come.
More importantly, though, we haven't really touched on it, but the idea of the drafts, okay? So Mudgolems lineup,
yeah.
It's all about kind of enabling the Invoker through the setup on the side lanes. You have Sand King Marana, that can then lay out for a Sunstrike. You then have an Oracle route plus Jug Spin, that can also lay into a Sunstrike. So it should give Stormstormer a good entry into the game that way. The issue is with this mid Visage, naturally a very tanky hero, loves to buy, you know, drum, pipe, AC. These heroes will go great.
Bottom.
Yeah, he's chill. Life's good. And
life's good. Classic tiny Bloodseeker though.
Dude, this lane's so strong, you know, like it just does so much damage. And the Jug Pick, it's one of those few carries left that had that heal built into him. He can obviously put a point into healing ward, but it's still so hard to play, especially with the pure damage of the Blood Right coming through.
Yeah. Well, on the positive side, Marana's now level 2, so we've got Arrow and Leap, so we're good now.
We're back.
Didn't really have anything big to do with this lane. If it was, I guess, if it was any other support than Undying, or like that, you know, like you see these level 1 Sand Kings just getting bullied out of lane, and you never get your early game on because your support wasn't able to help you, or you were basically left alone in lane, and a kill for Charlie. No, so close. So close. Gets like, oh, okay, he does get it in the end, so I don't know how he connected that last right click. That looked like it was really far away.
Hey, he's got a really big sword, all right? Like, look at it.
Yeah, that's a big, massive sword. So yeah, Misha casual deny, but it looks of it. Yeah, tier 2 deny for himself. Gets his regen out first. Marana looking for a courier kill. 5 HP, not enough.
Very close.
Valiant effort. Meanwhile, in bottom, Oracle kill. The level 2 combo from this tiny Bloodseeker, but it's not enough to kill the Oracle. He's got a stick. Charges to heal. So a lot of fighting in every lane pretty much right now.
Yeah, a lot of bruising. I think like this lineup for me for Mudgolems is reminiscent of that game too. Like the idea of they need to, I think Trent worded it, like they need to really kind of outplay. They have to play so much better than what their draft has because they need to just outperform and really just execute to such a high level. I said the same thing 3 times. That's how important it is for Mudgolems to be able to win with this draft. It's Invoker is a great pick in the theory behind 4 melee heroes. The Visage quite slow. Like you're gonna have a good game for that, but it's so difficult. I think against the simplicity of Chicken Fighter's lineup.
At least you get to start your early game a bit stronger as Invoker because they usually, when you see, okay, actually Fada going down in the top lane, but sorry, bottom lane. But the fight between mid when you got the Invoker and the Visage is like before Visage hits level 6, you have an advantage. Once you hit level 6, you kind of tie up the lane advantage as a Visage because you get the familiars. Yeah,
you can apply so much pressure, and I'd love to see some rotations come in from Chicken Fighters as well, just to apply that pressure to Stormstormer once again.
We'll see if they can actually rotate away from this bot lane because Tiny and Seeker both very low on HP, brawling a lot, trying to find kills. They got the Oracle, but now Oracle's back in the lane, full mana, full HP, able to bully these heroes away. There's no regen on the Seeker. There's 1 Mango on the Tiny, and he's also half HP, so they're just living on passive HP regen right now. Not able to contest this lane at all. And won't be able to fight against this other bounty rune either.
Misha dying in the top lane as well.
But top, yep, Sunstrike coming out. That's a kill for Stormstormer. Pressure coming out from Mudgolems. 3 for 1 and bounties too.
Oh, I absolutely hate that Eek voice line. Ugh.
Are you happy that most of the voice lines are gone?
It's a seasonal thing. They come and go.
Mixed feelings. For Misha. Casual level 2 Undying, bullying your Invoker out of lane. Alright. Because Milan is coming in, and there's the stun from SK, but they don't get the arrow connection. However, Misha forced to walk under the tower. Era comes in with a toss. Unable to get the kill on 33. The sentry is placed down. Soul Assumption will be enough. Supreme picks that one up. A very much needed kill for the Visage as well, because he's only got 16 CS.
This is my issue though with Chicken Fighters, I think, is they try to make these plays when they're just like slightly not ready. Supreme was level 5, not level 6. This Undying's level 2 with a point in tombstone. Like, the play, if Supreme 6 and Tiny's in position and you have the vision, you're starting with the tombstone pressure on the tower with the catapult. That's a good play. But because they force it out 10-15 seconds earlier, it then just becomes like an awkward rotation, and then suddenly Mudgolems capitalize on that, and they are a very good team for bringing the correct amount of heroes to a lane to apply that pressure. But now we'll see Visage, of course, do a lot more work in this mid lane with level 6 with that catapult. Like, how can you stop it? Oh, an arrow. That's how you stop it.
Yeah, that's the arrow to drop down the catapult. But before that happened, before the Visage actually got to push this mid tower, we saw Sven popping his God Strengthening top, and this top tower is down to 500 HP just by the Sven alone. Oh. So with all that fighting in middle, all those rotations from SK and Mirana, Sven's like, okay, I'm going to push this lane, I'm going to pop my ult, and I'm going to do what the mid player usually does. Push the tower when the hero's not there. And he just started smacking that tower down. Still up though, but that is a bit of a gold advantage for the Sven if he is able to get that tower in time.
Dire are scanning.
Well, Milan, on a mission impossible. Snipe maybe a courier or two. Well, now he's actually walking away.
Just taking away the jungle.
We'll take that. We'll take that back. Looked like he was hiding in the trees to maybe do something with the couriers. Misha's standing under a Albs ward next to the rivers.
Nice
they see all this movement in mid. Storm's not there.
Yeah. This is Chicken Fighters just kind of playing to the same script as they did before. The double support rotation mid, apply that pressure.
They spot the Tiny first. Gets one rip. Undying tops the drops the tombstone. Supreme going down. Omni Slash comes out as well. Hera. It's also dead. So 2 quick pick-offs here with Skitter and Stormstormer getting the kills.
And this is where, so Chicken Fighters had 2 opportunities to take this tower. The one where the level 2 Undying came to mid lane with the catapult, and then here. But because they were so slow, they wanted to hit this tower, but they're not cleanly coming. They're not going with that intention, and they're waiting a lot of the time. Sparta was able to get the D ward off. You then have that patience coming through, the Skitter TP, and suddenly you defend your tower. You're already back to lane. I think Chicken Fighters just being a little bit hesitant to want to make moves right now. especially with the underleveled supports. Level 3 on both of them are dying and tiny. Great fake edict from Vada there to survive. Even baiting out the Rupture.
Yep. Yeah, the Rupture on the Oracle. Epicenter from 33. Pearl strike in. Undying dropping low. Bloodseeker going down as well. Saberlight will fall. A double kill for 33 Sand King. And yeah, I'm starting to agree with you with the decision-making from Chicken Fighters. Maybe being a tiny bit too passive here. It's been like this throughout the entire series, or would you agree on that?
No, for sure. I think they're just worried to make the play, and I think it simply is a product of the levels. When you look at the fact that your position 4 and 5 are both level 3 on Chicken Fighters compared to a level 5 Oracle and a level 5 Mirana, like the game is a lot easier to make aggressive plays when, of course, you have the levels. Those early rotations really kind of hindering Chicken Fighters for sure.
Know that the Visage is most likely farming in the jungle. However, he is building towards a Midas.
I actually really like this build on the Invoker. It's like you become so tanky and a big damage dealer, but then also you secure your own game.
Strike comes out, arrow connection, beautiful combo onto Misha. 1 kill, SK tossed into the air, still dropping low, but not getting the kill quite done. Fada able to help out his friend, so SK lives. Nice thorough strike stun on both of the familiars, able to get 2 kills for 1. Actually, 1 Supreme resets the familiars. Looking for 33. Arrow's also there. Quick melee range arrow from Milan. They're going to have to suffice with a Mirana kill if they can catch her. No, they can't. Have to let the Mirana go.
Yeah, and the adaptations, I think this is what makes or breaks a team, especially in best of 3s, is how they read on the game and how they can adapt over that series. I think just understanding that the amount of pressure Chicken Fighters like to apply to the mid lane, they're countering that with, you know, overwhelming amount of rotations to that mid lane, even bringing in the Juggernaut, bringing in the Sand King, and just having the vision to support it as well. You see this deep Radiant Ward, it prevented Chicken Fighters getting that natural aggression and aggressive vision they like out. And then same again with this ward here, like they're perfectly covering Stormstormer to have his game, and I just like the fact that they're improving over this series, especially within the first 15 to 20 minute window. We're not really entering the ping pong section of the game that might happen at minute 30, but for now, Mudgolems is really just showing that they have learned a lot.
It's like the might happen scenario. 3-man smoke looking for a potential kill. However, Era also smokes up. They've already killed the Undying. Avalanche, Rupture, Saberlight coming in from the back. The stun from Charlie. Ulti popped up. 33's down. The Oracle ulti will keep up the Invoker alive for a bit longer, but will he survive?
He bought
ulti runs out now. Nope, not enough. Double kill for Charlie. And that's also the dominating streak cut down.
I take back everything I said. Literally everything. Their over-aggression's back.
Maybe even more. Vada. All right. Avalanche to Blood right. Cool combo.
There's so much damage. Yeah. But what's he gonna do? He's trying to go for his Battle Fury, and they're now very positioned here to take this tower. So Chicken Fighters, they respond to the great rotation. The Mudgolems, and go, we're gonna make the same rotations. And
Radiant's middle tower
on your
is under
6th attempt of a death or 7th attempt of death, you can turn it around with a bait. So they do finally bait it out and get a clean tier 1 tower.
Also, I love the fact that Charlie's now fighting with Chicken Fighters while Visage is in recovery mode. Finished the Midas, farming the jungle. All of that fighting was without the Visage. That was basically the rest of Chicken Fighters fighting. And seeing that active Sven, I know it gives a little smile on my face. He's 7,300 net worth 12 minutes into the game.
He's just been farming, right?
My usual marker is 18 minutes and 10k. We're definitely going to see that this game. Yeah, even more maybe.
He's doing a great job, but again, it's the classic Chicken Fighters style of that over-aggression on 4 and then the Charlie behind, and they've now got Visage going for the Midas, allowing himself to have a game, because if he tries to go for straight drum into pipe, then he can become a creep. But both mid lanes on the teams are deciding that they need that extra little something to prop themselves into this game.
Invoker 100 gold short from Midas. Let's get it in the jungle right now. SK finishes Blink Dagger. Are we going to see a smoke play with this? Vada does have a smoke on him. Some Chicken Fighters heroes on the mid lane. Nisha's there. Saberlight's there. Era's also walking in. Tornado.
Bottom tower is under
Long enough, and Milan's already very low HP. Rupture, Blood Right. Yeah, he jumps out from that, but into the arms of Supreme. Charlie finishes it off with a Storm Hammer. And smoking on the low ground, but Mudgolems know. How do they play this? They do have that Moonlight Shadow. They've got a tiny bit of an advantage. Stormer has a Charlie on top of him, but he's fine. All the supports with detection are far away. Misha, there's the wards drop down. Instantly get rid of the Ops ward. Just like that, no fight ever breaks loose. Yep. He's still stalking on the high ground, but no. So yeah.
Chicken Fighters, they're trying to go aggressive there, right? Trying to just force it a little bit, but Mudgolems just kind of reacting. And both teams are kind of in that window where the Juggernaut wants to hit a couple creeps. Fenn's like, guys, I want to fight, but like, realistically, we can look for the pickoffs. We can look for Mudgolems overextending, but we shouldn't really be, you know, fully committing. And that's why you see they enter in that high ground area, the tri-camp, and then they retreat back after. But I think it's Mudgolems. They're the ones who need to try and find a window to make some plays here. You got that Sanka with the Blink Dagger, they're going for a smoke, and I love to see this. Yep. You basically force all these rotations are going to come in the map now with just pickoffs between three heroes. Yep. Unstrike, Sunstrike, arrow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Almost as a choir.
That's true. Yeah, I was going to say. I was like, I'll take it away. Oh wait, let's just do it in synergy. That is beautiful. Next time we'll do 1-for-1. I'll say the Burrow Strike, sorry. You say the arrow. I say the Sunstrike. You say death.
All right.
Let's not do that. I don't think we don't have that drilled in yet.
Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
That's true. But this is what Mudgolems are looking for, right? This is what they're looking for, is the move around the map as 3, find the pickoffs, and then join with a core when necessary. But for Chicken Fighters, they're still happily in farm mode, and then when Sven's ready to play Dota, that's when they're going to group up. So right now, he has the Echo Saber, obviously Mask of Madness, one component from BKB. They might start looking to poke and prod now, but when they get this BKB, they're going to look to take some big fights, maybe even Roshan.
Radiant's top tower.
Nice aggressive vision already put down by Misha, so if there were a hero to walk into their arms, that would most likely be a farming hero, Evoker, maybe even a wild Juggernaut appearing, so they get themselves that tower.
Radiant's top tower
for free.
has fallen.
Stormer in mid. Downside is Tiny is so far away from this Blink Dagger. Only 700 gold on arrow towards it.
That's the story of the game. The starve supports of Chicken Fighters is probably the key thing here, and the net worth is basically propped up by the Sven right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tiny's been a part of 6 out of 8 kills. I'm dying 6 out of 8 kills. Sven 6 out of 8 kills. Well, Roshan seems like a good call. And there's no vision either from Mudgolem, so it's going to take them a few extra seconds to realize what's happening. Arrow will be caught by Saberlight.
Dire's bottom tower is under
3k HP on Roche. Misha, Era holding the front line. Sunstrike coming out through. 1500 HP. They're going to get this done. Milan, he's too far away to go for those crazy lead charges there and try and steal the Aegis, but Charlie will take it. 17 minutes, Chicken Fighters first, Roshan.
Yeah, this is nice from Chicken Fighters to...
Radiant structure.
Kill the catapult. Oh, the fortification alacrity. Oh,
gets the tower.
Oh, he wasn't looking. Oh no. All right, so basically, there's an alacrity catapult hitting bot tower. They fortified it, and it literally one-shot the tower on a disgusting amount of HP. It's like 200 HP, and it just like one-shot it.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a lot of damage. Bonus damage 85 right now from an alacrity buff. So put that on a catapult. Well, put a Sunstrike on Milan. Sorry, on Misha. Milan gets the kill from it, though.
It's kind of interesting to see the Mudgolem's game plan, because their lineup doesn't really allow them to take Roshan, and the fact that Chicken Fighters are able to steal this away as well and remove from the map.
Stun on Charlie. Arrow almost catching him. Stormhammer comes through as well, stunning the SK. Meatball does connect on Sven. Does have the Aegis for himself. Skitter, a little bit of spinning action. Another Burrow Strike gets the Aegis out. Now, time for round 2. Sven, 10 seconds, no God strength still available for him. They pop down the tombstone, but it's not going to find anybody. 33 is out. Stormer's out. maybe Skitter. Well, Skitter can pick up the spin TP. Nope, not going to happen today. They're going to have to give away the jug.
Oh, and the tip from Supreme. Oh, look at that.
He wanted something. He really wanted to get something there, so that's an angry tip right there.
Yeah, I was about to say before that engagement, it's like, so what is Mudgolems' play to make here? Like,
yeah,
the rush has been stolen away from them. Like, they can't even try and contest it. And then they get this like perfect pick off, just removing the Aegis. This entire series is which core can get rid of their Aegis quickest.
Oh, nice Burrow strike. 33 arrow comes out onto Misha down, and the epicenter finishes off Era. Beautiful play from SK, but the turnaround quickly comes around as they find the Mirana from Charlie and Saberlight's hand. 33 gets out. There's a casual Tiny farming the camp here, trying to walk out, and as he moves, it lines up for a perfect two-man stun for the SK and just get the follow-ups there.
The future's not ours to see.
But now
for Lotus Orb first item as well.
Yeah. Look at the vision there on the map now. All this aggression, all this kind of back and forth. The map's very much broken down for chicken fighters. They don't have any wards available, and you know, Fada, he had that invis and he quickly got a deep dire ward out in their jungle, so potentially if Misha isn't able to deward this, it will give Mudgolems a play to make. They can smoke into it when they next have Omni Slash, and this could be a timing for Mudgolems to play off. But for chicken fighters,
smoked.
They just need to group. Yeah, exactly. They have to be on Sven. They have everything they need to win a fight right now, so they need to go on the aggressive.
Looks like they got lucky because that ops ward didn't spot this smoke, but they scanned, but they know they're up to something. Era's there. Gets the vision. Tombstone is down. Doesn't catch anything again, and Moonlight Shadow allows them to stay hidden. Nobody found.
Just great map awareness from Mudgolems, though. Identifying the fact that they most likely are going to make that aggressive play. Sparta has the existing vision ready and playing deep behind it, so no smoke can come in. But also, Tiny not having a blink dagger at 20 minutes. It makes your smoke very hard to execute.
Alright, this is interesting. Stormstormer just got a blink on Info. So a bit of a change to his item build. I like that.
It's mainly for the eventual ags on the Sven to be able to deal with that disconnect.
TP away. Tornado keeps the Bloodseeker out.
Dire's middle tower.
Stormer TP's away. Milan 33. Chased by a Charlie Sven. Clear. Sven's all alone now. There's nobody. Wait. Okay, Milan just uses arrow, so I don't think they're going to fight this Sven anyway. But it looked like for a moment that they could actually fight this 3v1, but they're out.
I hope not. Sven has a BKB. There's just not enough damage coming out from Mudgolems to take that fight. And you mentioned the Blink Dagger. I like the idea of this item because the way that Storm's playing, he's being very much that pesky split pushing here, and with that Blink Dagger, that extra little bit of ability, he can make those plays. And utilizing that bots, being very active on the map, he's keeping the game going, because right now this is recovery mode for Juggernaut. He's only just matched the farming speed with the Sven with the Battle Fury, right? And he's now going SMY. Like, he's once again one item away from being able to take a fight. Mudgolems really are playing around Storm and 33 to a high level, and I think Storm is doing a great job, especially after replacing Boromir, at just kind of having this impact that is needed to give Skitter a game.
Chicken Fighters pushing high ground and bottom.
They have such a strong timing tower. Double BKB. Supreme has BKB. Sven has BKB. They are in their element right now to try and pressure.
They are doing a lot of damage to this as well. Moonlight Shadow does come out, but the tier 3 tower slowly falling down. Tornado catches 1-2 heroes. Era and Misha both supports standing on top of each other, so they're going to keep their tower up. Moonlight Shadow's about to run out. Familiars getting rooted up, but no chance to jump in. They're already moving away.
I think the best thing there for Mudgolems is Skitter wasn't too quick to TP and to think he had to join his team in the defense. The presence of Stormstormer alone deterred Chicken Fighters from pressuring, allows Skitter to continue farming up this tri-camp and to try and find himself entry to this game.
Yeah, okay. So we talked about Invo Blink, Sand King Blink, Mirana going for Blink, Oracle going for Blink.
It's the anti-Sven build, man. Like, this is what you have to do. I played a cheeky Undying the other game, mate. I went Tranquils, Wand, Blink. This Sven, he was like, I'm gonna kill the... Wait, what? Hold up. My entire team just rocking Blinks. It is literally the only answer, realistically, to a Sven, other than having a lot of saves on your team. So, no, I fully respect this item build coming out from 4 of the 5 players on Mudgolems.
Yeah. I can totally see that scenario where Sven's just like holding his big sword and like, all right, I'm gonna ulti, I'm gonna run at you. Like that, basically just me, big sword, hit hard, and then everybody just disappears while Supreme. There we go, but it's not enough for the initial kill as Misha saves him. There's the BKB, Omni slashes, go, not gonna be enough 80 HP. Supreme into hiding. They pop the rupture as well in the Juggernaut. Meanwhile, Stormstormer taken down by Era. Vada also very low on HP as that ulti is gonna pop. Well, he instantly disappears, and Milan is trying to, well, pull the creep wave at least away from here. Here comes Superman and Marana out of the way.
VODS is so tanky. So tanky. To start that fight, it was the perfect setup, right? The Burrow Strike into the arrow, but then of course with the Undying 4-point in Soul Rip, the Glimmer Cape, just bought him enough time, and then there was the Omni Slash. It nearly did enough work, but with the birds tanking up a couple of those strikes, and unfortunately for Skid, he wasn't able to get that last right click. Supreme lives, and then 3 heroes die on Mudgolems, so just trying to kill the tanky hero. It's reminiscent of, I think, you don't often play against VODS. Realistically, a lot of pros, obviously, it's not really in the scene too much. But when you do eventually try and jump set hero, you kind of remember, wow, this hero is a lot tankier than I thought. And yeah, unfortunately for Mudgolems, just so close to killing him there.
It's like classic moment, Undying. He claps his hands together and you're healed.
It's very easy, very high skill hill.
Very easy. Yeah. Very Twitch interactive as well. Clap. Meanwhile, 25-minute bounties coming up. Charlie ready to take the bait skitters there as well. Nicely actually dodges the stun with the Blade Fury. Looked like it connected there for a second, but does manage to disjoint it. Bounces runs away.
Skid's going for an Axe as well after this, and why he really doesn't want to do that much damage right now. Like, once he gets like Ags MKB or Ags +1, he's gonna be an insane hero in this game. But until he gets that +1 moment, it is gonna be slightly underwhelming, his entry into the fight, unless he gets that perfect like isolated Omni Slash on one hero without any neutrals around.
Smoke at the back line from both Charlie and Misha. You can see from both teams that they're fighting for elimination. This one map deciding who is eliminated from the tournament. Misha coming in from the side. Era intervenes with the Marana, who's unable to do anything at that point. Just Yules is one hero out of the way. And then what? Just get hit by stuns and dead. They're light.
Oh, okay, look at this Alacrity catapult. Oh, chunk. Dude, that was disgusting. That was vile.
That is the easiest push of my life if I was an Invoker player.
I will say though, it's so refreshing watching Stormstormer plays Invoker slightly differently to how we see like modern day Invokers. We see the quads works quite a lot. 2 games now we've seen him go for the Exhort build. He's going for mass split push, keeping up his own net worth, and he's not becoming like relegating his role, you know, like a lot of times, for example, Weehaw, he'll happily sit at like 8-9k net worth but have that kind of active mentality. But Storm, he's thinking about, how can I split push these lanes? How can I have an entry into that later portion of the game?
Yep, nicely finding one. Stunning Saber like Charlie. He's on the side, pops his ultimate. Omni Slash used on the Bloodseeker. Quick kill for Skidder. Sven walking in. Oh, nicely jumps the Oracle, but he gets stunned at the same time. Oracle pops his ulti on himself. He blinks away to safety. Charlie's BKB. This is the time to run away. Kite. And maybe, well, they can't catch Charlie in time, but they will catch Misha at least. The big, bulky Undying taken down.
The in and out.
That is such a classic.
Yeah. Mudgolems, they have this scary execution lineup now, which is, if the Sand King finds any hero, you pair that with Cataclysm and Arrow, then you are going to be ripping apart heroes.
Chicken Fighters realize they need to fight this Roche. Omni Slash, that's a quick slash. Swift slash even, whatever. Hardest
the one that's
to say
not
in the fight. At the same time, Hera. There's a stun from Charlie though onto the Marana. They will take him out. One quick kill for the Chicken Fighters. Now it's suddenly a 5 versus 4. Oh, there's an epicenter on the high ground with 33, but he's not going anywhere. He doesn't want to reveal himself. Skidder. He's in big trouble right now. Gets stunned up again by Charlie. He does have that healing ward. He is outrunning the rupture damage as well, which finally runs out as well on him. Well, to get back to safety, Era trying to get the toss, but won't get it close enough. They quickly smoke up just to get a bit of extra movement speed. Stormstormer, Kaipi is away in the trees. So, well, at least they can test that the Roshan Mudgolems can't take right away.
I was so overextension where they're diving deep, the disconnection of who they're going on. Yeah. Oh, but okay. They reeled it back in. Also, you have to use buyback on Morana, and also you have to use buyback on the Undying. But Roshan, this is going to be the key component. No God's... Oh, wait. Godstone's up. All right, this is the fight. Is that an AC complete? Oh, what a timing right now coming out from Chicken Fighters.
Might just be the savior of their next fight. We'll have to see. BKBs are up. For Mudgolems as well. They've got their ultis. Well, 10 seconds for Omni Slash. No epicenter. We saw the epicenter have 0 impact in the last fight because 33 was afraid to go in. Tombstone dividing these two teams quickly, but they're not getting to use this action. Skitter taking the front line spin. Charlie ready to go in. Rupture on the Juggernaut, and Milan will be taken out by Charlie. Quickly swift the way as the Omni Slash does do a decent amount of damage. It's still jumping back and forth, and here we go once again, but there we go. They've taken down Skitter. He's already dead. They will take down Fada as well, and Chicken Fighters find 3. Maybe even another era unable to catch Stormstormer this time. Invoker makes out of this one. Roshan has spawned. That's the way to go.
The good old classic Tombstone bait there. Means you're letting it drop clone. As it gets to that one last right click, hits it with a soul rip, heals it back up, and Skitter, he uses his entire spin just to try and kill off the Tombstone. But then after that, he has to defensively use Omni Slash, and that is no way you take the fight. So, ooh,
big change now.
Nice blink.
Really big change now. Stormer in the trees. Misha finds him, but unable to cancel that one. We have Aegis on the Sven. We have Cheese on the Visage. Chicken Fighters look like their old form once again. This has been a bit back and forth, but I don't know what to say.
The key thing is they're so tanky now, so their ability to move around the map is just they have to move as a bundle. You have this Visage with BKB, AC, Drum, the Undying of a Glimmer, Tiny Blink, Sven is a Sven, right? They have so many ways independently to take these fights and not die from the instant jump. And the key thing for Mudgolems, they need to have this perfect execution. Their draft, again, it was mentioned on the panel, their ability to take a fight, they have to outplay so hard because it needs to be the Burrow Strike into an arrow, into Cataclysm, into an Omni Slash for one hero. After that, where's the fight? Where's that continued damage? It just isn't there.
Quick Slash comes out. Nice Cataclysm coming out as well, and it surprises them. Misha's down, the Aegis down as well. And Chicken Fighters going to the reinitiation at the same time. Skitter, oh my goodness, Juggernaut's dead. They also lose the Sand King at the same time with a Stormhammer from Charlie. There's a buyback. There's an epicenter still up on this SK, but your Jug is dead once again. He just used a Swift Slash Cataclysm, and then he died.
But that's what I mean, Panda, right? Like that entire play from Mudgolems, that's all their fight in them. It was literally the Burrow Strike Cataclysm, that's it.
BKB by Charlie onto Fada. 1, 2, 3 dead. Stormstormer follows suit. There's your epicenter, but that doesn't really do anything here. Looks like it's the end of the tail for the Mudgolems. Ultra kill for Charlie, slaps him away. And just fighting through honest backdoor right now. Clear out without creeps. They're on their way through the mid lane, so that shield should disappear. No more buybacks. No buybacks at all. Dieback on the Invoker. Dieback on the Sand King. Mirana still cooled down for 3.5 minutes. Omni Slash is up, but you don't really have a base to defend after this.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The last
what can they do? They have one Omni Slash left. That's all they got in them. One more Juggernaut performance, but where's his damage items? So we'll see shortly. Maybe miracles do happen.
We'll have to see. Maybe they do. Tornado keeping the Sven up in the air. Abyssal Blade jumping straight on Skitter, getting a Stormhammer follow-up as well. But the Oracle ulti comes for the rescue, and the Omni Slash is jumping on the familiars. What? Oh my goodness, what RNG. It doesn't go anyway into Skitter's favor right now. Here comes another Stormhammer onto Fada. Nice heals by Milan, holding the Sven at least, being controlled. Stormstormer trying to dish out some right clicks. Fada quickly blinks, disjoints the Stormhammer, but it's going to be up in 3 seconds once again, and Charlie's happy to use it. There's another stun coming in from 33. Tornado, EMP into the air as well. Milan trying to get some damage, but another beacon used by the Visage as well. And as they don't have this Juggernaut, they're running out of tools, they're running out of damage, they're running out of options. options right now. Milan on the run, and Chicken Fighters, they're ready to deliver the killing blow, and it's GG. Mudgolems tap out, and they will be eliminated from the Division 2 playoffs.
I gotta say that this game 3 though, it really showed the kind of the lessons learned across the entire series from both teams. I think Mudgolems, their early kind of rebuttal or to